Well, welcome back to another Dynodaze video. As you can see, a beautiful red Fn2 Civic on the ramp. So this one's travelled from overseas to be with us. And we're going to start with... what's that? What is that?
That's an exhaust hanger.
It's a little unusual, isn't it?
Yes, very unusual, that.
This appears to be a T-piece.
That's definitely a T-piece.
I would imagine that would restrict flow considerably.
I like how that it's been custom made here from the original, taking the box out and then a bit there, and then that's original, but then this isn't original, and then this isn't original, and this bit is original, and then there that's some original. Yeah, this is the custom part that I hate when people are talking about exhaust.
It's possibly the worst exhaust I've ever seen in my entire life, but thankfully our mandate today is to start fitting some really shiny, very nice parts. So let's crack on. Okay, so up front today we are having a manifold, a Piper manifold and Piper decat section, and also a Tegiwa 70mm exhaust. Now, when we talk to you guys about this part of the exhaust system, this is the flange that sort of erodes to witch's teeth and makes it very, very difficult indeed to fit either an exhaust or, you know, it depends which way we're going here. But thankfully today this is all coming off. But if we were to be trying to mate an exhaust up to, I mean, that's fallen to bits as I touch it. But if we were trying to mate an exhaust up to this flange, it would become very, very difficult indeed, because yes, that is corroded through. But yes, so Jono's got his work cut out for him, so we'll let him crack on, and we'll come and see it in a bit. Okay, so the Tegiwa system is on, as you can see, looking delightful. Thank you, Jensen. And he's got the manifold on as well. We're all looking good there. So this is the decat section, as you can see. Right, well, now it's time to get her on the dyno and start doing a bit of tuning. There we go. Well, there we go. A red FN2 in the house.
I've got some dangly bits there.
I've got some dangly bits, as our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ there for you. So yeah, I mean, we fitted some mods today. So we fitted a Piper manifold, a Piper decat pipe. Customer also bought a Piper sports cat, so we can swap that out for time of MOTs. Also a Tegiwa 70mm exhaust system. Now this car already has a HKS induction kit, which, as you know if you follow this channel, we're not a fan of. But we finished today on 221 brake horsepower.
Yeah, we did.
And I think there's more to be had with an RRC inlet manifold and a decent induction kit.
Yeah, that's always the way, ain't it? I mean, obviously, these travelled a long way today, to be fair.
Yes.
About 380 miles come from Ireland. So 380 miles on a ferry. So there is only a limited amount you can do in one day, isn't there? You know.
Yeah,
So from that point of view, we've obviously done what we can do. We fitted, like Dan said, we fitted the Piper manifold and the decat, and he's also got a sports cat. We fitted the Tegiwa 70mm. So I think we've done really well with the time we've had and the mods that we've got, should we say?
It's 4 o'clock now.
Yeah, coming up to, ain't it? So,
but lovely car, some nice modifications on it. Yeah, I like it.
Did have a god awful custom exhaust on it originally, didn't it?
Well, you've seen that at the start of this video.
The video, so
that was like, I'm not sure what that was about.
Well, I think basically what happened there is someone said, I still want to keep twin exit, but I want it a little bit louder. And then they've sort of cut up sections of the original exhaust,
bit of scaffolding,
yeah, and then welded a few bits together to sort of, I suppose, give them what they wanted. But
this car, because of that exhaust that was on it already, this car will feel tremendously quick.
Yeah, when you're talking about what the car made after its mods, obviously that has opened up a load of breathing mods.
Because we've ran this car after we've modified it.
Yeah.
If we'd have been able to, which we didn't, but if we'd have been able to run this in stock form, very much doubt this would have actually made 200 brake. Yeah,
we sort of like, I do like to do a before run, so you can physically see the difference between where we started and obviously where we've finalised. The problem that we have is obviously these stopped local last night and obviously drove here this morning, so it didn't get too hot. The last thing we want to do is put it on the dyno, get the cat scalding red hot, then be trying to obviously take the cat off and work on it. So sometimes, certainly like today, where these have got to be travelling back and obviously getting on a ferry and they've got certain time scales, we've had to make sure
we see that a lot. We're trying to get as much done on many of these cars in a day as possible, and just that having that opportunity to run it first thing in the morning is very uncommon, isn't it?
It is uncommon. It just for the fact of heat, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because obviously you get it red hot, then you've got to work on it red hot. Whereas if they've taken the courtesy to travel up last night, so it's colder this morning, you don't really want to be heating it up then, do you?
No. But yeah, what a beautiful car. And I really need to get out in my FN2. It's reminded me of how much I love my FN2, so I'm gonna have to get out in that this weekend, I think. But
should we have a look at Scruffin?
Do you know what we ought to do?
What?
You ought to get in your EP3 and I'll get in my FN2 and we'll sack everybody else off and we'll just go for a pint of the 2 Civics. I think that'd be nice.
Yeah. It'll only turn into a race.
Yeah, well, we'll either get really, really drunk or really, really like
or
aggressive.
Have an accident.
Let's look at the graph. Let's do that. So here we have it. The red line was the car after we had modified it today and put it on the dyno. The blue line shows exactly what the map has gained us, but we've dialed in the fueling, so it was a little bit lean. But there you go. Yeah, extended the rev range, low the VTEC, and finished on a healthy, I think, 222 brake horsepower, which is 187 at the wheels. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. And we will see you on the next one, won't we, gang?
Indeed.
We will indeed. Code word, Tegiwa 70mm.
Light was pretty fast.